yesterday, I don't know, 2 days ago, I had this crazy, crazy great idea of I'm gonna go on a hike. And then I remembered that this is Boston and that this is like, there aren't that many good trails, like real trails. Um, it also requires me to like travel if I want to get to a nice trail. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just hike around the city. Why not? So then yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this tomorrow because today's Friday. I have the day off, technically. What else am I gonna do? So I looked outside, right? Get this. That's pretty cool. In terms of gear, we got the base layer and just regular like Patagonia hiking pants. Um, my pack, I weighed it yesterday, last night, with some water, some sustainment. We got the bottle here and we got the sack inside. Should be right around 30 pounds. On top of this, I got wool socks on. That's huge. Spandex, and then the pants. Then I have the base layer. And I'll probably do like, I might honestly just do a regular like sweatshirt. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 36 degrees outside.
36 degrees? Come on, we'll be fine. I don't know if this is gonna stand. Nope, it's not. Okay. Okay. So right around 30. Basically what I have in there, some clothes because my goal is to end at Lynx, the gym, so then I can take a shower and then also change, and hit the sauna. That was my main goal. But basically what I have in here is change of clothes, so like 2 shirts, one extra pair of pants, and an extra pair of socks, 2 extra pairs of socks, one hiking, one for after. I'm gonna have to add my sneakers in there too, so that's gonna be another couple pounds. A sustainment amount, so like a sustainment pouch of water, and then also an additional 32-ounce water bottle, or it might actually be a 64. I think it's 32 or 64. I don't know. It's big. It's heavy. It's like the Stanley one. So this bad boy is full right now. So we got that. And we also have my sleeping bag, my one-man tent, some like first aid stuff, hand warmers, a lot of first aid stuff, hand warmers, an extra blanket, and then a sweatshirt. That's awkward. I'll add my shoes, and then I'll add an additional, I don't know, maybe some more water, and then I'll call it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh my god. In terms of layers, we got this outer waterproofy like shell, and we have a more wool, cotton, like mid layer, and we have the base layer, which is like a poly. So the idea is that the poly will be able to wick away sweat, so then I don't get wet. Because if it was wool or cotton, or if it was cotton, all the water would be absorbed, and then I would remain wet. And then when you're in the cold and you're wet, it's not a good combo. So I have regular. I don't have waterproof gloves. I have just regular like cotton gloves, like thin cotton gloves. So a lot of this, I'm probably gonna be having my hands in my pockets, just because I don't want them to get too wet. I got my fanny pack too. I'll have like my keys and wallet and stuff in there, just because I don't want to put that in my pack. I hate things being in my pockets personally when I hike. Down by the cargo, that's fine, but anything like in my back pocket or in my like high pockets by my hips, I hate it. I just don't like how there's weight there and how there's things bouncing around hitting me. So this pack, this is the Gregory, the Stout 45. It's pretty decent. I've used it only a handful of times. I have maybe like total 20, 30 miles on it with it. So not really that many. The waist belt could be a little better, I think. Changing kind of weight distribution from up top to down low. And it doesn't feel as nice as it should, but I don't know, it's decent. And I don't really feel like spending another $500 on a pack. So, here we are. I got most of my stuff taped up. Like these straps down here, these are taped. Trying to think. Any type of quick access, like first aid, I have in some of these, and then I think I have like a headlamp and yeah, a headlamp and a knife, I think. Yeah. So that's what goes in there. Yeah. Let's do this thing. It's actually really pretty out. I love this stuff. This is one of my job sites I was walking by, so I figured I'd say hi. This is Josh. Oh man.
What's going on?
So we're about an hour and a half in. Finally hit the Esplanade. I kind of did a big loop, so I think I'm like close to 4 miles. I'm not sure though. I love this weather. I think it's beautiful. It's a little chilly, but so up to this point, what the hell? What is happening? Why is this here? Should I steal a book? I don't think I will. I'll leave it alone. Up to this point, I've just been raw dogging this. No headphones, no podcasts or music or nothing. I'm having a great time. My pace right now is about 3 miles an hour. Which isn't bad. I think with 30 pounds in my pack, in the cold and snow, well, what little snow there is there really isn't a lot, but for the conditions, 3 miles an hour, if I can sustain that for like 2-3 more hours, I'll be happy. Just been, doing a lot of thinking, reflecting, and just letting the voices in my head talk a lot. So it's been good. Oh man. Oh, sunglasses. I'm not wearing these because it's sunny out. Honestly, the main reason I'm wearing them is just to protect the majority of my face. I'm walking directly into the wind right now and the snow. Like, I don't know if you can see, like my glasses are pretty covered with a bunch of like water. And I'd prefer if that was on a piece of plastic rather than attached to my face. So that's why I wear these. I'm not a big baklava, Bobby Clobbin, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not a big fan of those just because when I breathe in them, whether it's through my nose or my mouth, moisture starts to accumulate on the cloth. When that happens and it's cold out, you get kind of cold around the face and it starts to freeze. So I try to honestly keep my mouth and my nose exposed, at least for mild cold weather like this. If it was like closer to 0 degrees, we'd be singing a different story. I think it's like 30 right now, 31. So it's not bad. Like it's pretty manageable weather. It's enough to keep people inside, but not enough to keep me inside. I didn't like that. I didn't really think about where I'm gonna piss if I have to. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna be walking up on me right now. So I'm gonna take a quick piss. Hopefully no one across the water has really good eyes and can see me do this, because that would be awkward. Oh boy. Okay. The part that sucks about this, too, is that I got like 3 different layers and like 4 different clips that I gotta navigate through. Yep, there it is. Honestly, I haven't really been drinking as much water as I was expecting. I've taken maybe 3 sips from my hose. So I have a feeling my pack is still pretty close to 30, 35 pounds. Oh man. Gotta pull my boxers down. My spandex keeps riding up on me. Fingers are cold. The hands are definitely starting to go first. That's for sure. Pants are gonna fall down. Oh, Jesus. All right. Nice thing about Patagonia pants is they have a little band in here. So I'll go over the boot opening to protect from snow and other shit getting in my boot with me. And then obviously my sock is on my foot. I don't really know what I was going with that. I'm gonna keep walking. I have no idea how long I've been going. It's gotta be close to 2 hours by now. At like 3. Too lazy, I haven't whipped out my phone. Because it's like deep in a pocket. In order to get to that pocket, I gotta like dig and, Anyways. Like I can tell, if I were to triple or quadruple this, my feet would be fried. But so far we're keeping up. Keep on keeping on. I did check a while back. I got a notification on my watch. My split time is about 20 minutes. It's been fluctuating from like 19 to 21. So take the average. I've been averaging 20-minute mile. 30 pounds on my back in this weather. Still consistent. I'm happy with that. I don't think I'm gonna go for as long as I originally thought though. I wanted to go for like 5 hours and just see how long I could go for, or how far I could go in that time frame. But I think what's gonna end up happening is I'm like on the back end of the Esplanade now. I gotta cross the bridge and now I'm heading back closer to downtown Boston. So I have a feeling when I get to downtown, I'm just gonna take a detour, go to Lynx. I'll like sit in the sauna for a little bit and I'll go home. I just got lapped by some old dude. I saw him way back going the opposite direction. He must have turned around somewhere. That's embarrassing. Damn, I kind of feel like a bitch. We're almost there. I got like a mile left. And then we'll look at the results. I don't even want to know, like, I don't want to know what my pace is. I don't want to know anything. I'm just going, you know? I'm figure it out at the end. Legs are getting a little tight. Hands are definitely significantly colder now. So I gotta get a much better pair of gloves. These ones suck. This is the awkward part when I get to walk through downtown. I look like a psychopath. Oh, thank God. I am sniffly. What do you mean, yeah? Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
This is what I mean by yeah.
This is what?
This is what I mean by yeah.
What do you mean?
The fit, the snow on the fit.
It's cold out.
Just a tiny bit.
Oh, that.
What's a nice
Is it hanging out?
There's snow.
I realized like halfway in, I either look super homeless or a psychopath.
Both.
Or just a homeless psychopath.
How about both? How much?
3 hours and 4 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. I have good view. This is the route. So we started at home, went all the way across, up, down, and now we're here. I swear to God, if I get a cold from that,
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna be pissed. Also, while I was walking, I raw dogged that whole thing. No headphones and nothing. Nothing. So, I feel very, I feel very that.
You go be a man. You go throw around some weights.
All right, we're done. I'm going this
After I
way.
just hiked
Yep.
9 miles.
Goodbye.
So I just saw the little button at the bottom that flipped the camera for me. Now we figured it out. So let's talk. I'm down here. I'm down here. Let's talk. What if you can't even hear me because I don't have the mic? But I'm gonna get me one of these so that I can record my daily shit, because what is there not to record? Because my name's Mia, I'm gorgeous, I fucking lift weights, I am starting to do yoga and take bar classes, but someone's coming in and I'm actually at work, so I gotta go. Bye.